What is up, everybody? I'm NoLucksGiven once again with some Once Upon a Galaxy, and this is my first game of the brand new season. Recently, I've been covering the newly free captains each season. In this game, I wasn't offered any of the new free captains, so I actually did not record the first 4 turns of this game. But we're gonna jump into this game now on turn 5 because Zagreus has given me the co-captain's Corsair, and 2 of the 3 captain options here are brand new. We have Cup, which says your silver and golden candy characters are super sweet, and we also have Charlie Potts. When you get your 5th treasure, also find the golden ticket, which says get 3 random candy spells and your legendary characters are candy. Now, importantly, I think that I don't have any candy cards in this deck for Zagreus. I haven't really messed around with it too much. Notably, we do have a gingerbread house here, so if we could silver this gingerbread house, then we could make it super sweet with Cup, but I don't actually know how sweet that will be. I do think that by selecting either of these captains, we will start to see candy spells in our shops. I don't know if we get the candy spells on Charlie Potts until we get the golden ticket, but either way, once we have the golden ticket, we should be able to start rolling. And we have 2 free treasures with Zagreus, so it does seem like a reasonable option here to just go for Charlie and see what happens. It does feel a little bit bad to roll past Goat T, who I said in one of my previous videos I think is the best captain in the game, but I'm curious to try out this captain here for my first game of the season. So we are going to pick up Charlie Potts, and we do immediately get offered a gumdrop. Like I said, I don't believe that I had access to the candy spells before this happened, and candy spells are reasonable here. They're going to immediately pump up Gingerbread House, so that does something. And yeah, that honestly just seems good to me. I do want to grab a treasure from Cowardly Lion, so I'm going to pursue that somewhat heavily. And then I do believe I want to grab some animals for Cheshire Cat. I should mention this is obviously from a golden mysterious egg. That's part of the reason I lost a heart, but now we've got a golden epic card to True Love's Kiss, or potentially to Candy Kiss. That is one of the reasons that I think Charlie Potts is good. A few additional looks for a Candy Kiss can certainly provide some nice high roll potential. I think here we'll just go for Nameless One, but I am looking to replace Nameless One with basically any animal that we get offered in the future. Gingerbread House and the Cheshire Cat are both going to pump up Cowardly Lion, so it is nearly complete this turn as well. Tin Man would give me 2 treasures if I begin to lose with Tin Man, so this is probably worth picking up. And then we have Mama Bear, and we'll probably toss the Gingerbread House for this. 2-headed Wizard, so that way we could True Love's Kiss the Cheshire Cat, is also not crazy though. You know what, let's go 2-headed Wizard. If we take Mama Bear, we might be too strong already. So let's do something like this and potentially be willing to lose this fight. I don't think that we are losing any fights though anytime soon. Unfortunately, I think this Tin Man, we are just going to wind up cycling through, but Locked Treasure Chest is a nice, really good pickup here. A nice, really good pickup. I got excited by 2 of these options. Locked Treasure Chest will mean that the next time we find any treasure, we will immediately activate our Charlie Potts. And Lich King's Heart is also a really cool one because it gives us another opportunity to have an emptied heart with Zagreus. So this provides 1 extra treasure, which means that, well, just with Zagreus we could, but then we're even further from Tin Man. Like right now, all I have to do is take Locked Treasure Chest, fall to 1 heart, and then I get 3 treasures, and then I get the golden ticket. Interestingly, the golden ticket here has a 1. Oh, is that ticking up or down? This might be ticking up, which means I actually need to find more treasures than I thought. So, okay, yeah, we might have to find a few more treasures here yet. Okay, I don't think that Tin Man is actually going to work out. I am going to, I believe, save this double cast for a potential True Love's Kiss. Might as well cycle through some shops to potentially find that True Love's Kiss. And okay, well, doesn't really seem like we're going to need to do much else this game. We now have a candy secret rare. Interestingly, the golden ticket does not impact your secret rare cards, but it doesn't matter. We will not have access to the Kraken, which would have been a nice candy card, but we get access to Spirit of Vengeance, which I think will just be able to carry us, and this might even work out better than that. We might lose this fight here, crack into the Tin Man, grab some extra treasures from that, and now we have a big Spirit of Vengeance that basically cannot die in any future fights. So this looks really good. Charlie Potts is still showing a 1 here for me. That is very curious. I'm going to put on my headphones because I forgot to do that at the start of the video. But, I mean, we're grabbing all 3 of these. It doesn't really matter which ones we take in which order. And, okay, no, that was Charlie ticking down. Strange. Okay, but now it's showing 0, so now we are going to get the golden ticket, assumedly. No, what is this? Oh, this is Zagreus. Okay, yeah, and we can go for Pandora's Box, Reinforced Hole, or Midas's Throne. I think I'll just go for the box because I think we're set up right now with the Spirit of Vengeance. And then we pick this up. The awkward thing here is if we find a Candy Kiss right now, we don't have the best stuff to spend it on. But if we don't find Candy Kiss, if we just find some other good treasures or some good candy spells, then all of this is totally fine. Cinnamon Roll is maybe one of the best things to hit because it just lets you keep on rolling here. This is not fantastic for me. So I think we'll take a Bronze Goose. And then Abracadabra is probably fine. I do like the Angelica. And I do like the Queen of Hearts even too, but I don't think we're losing with this Spirit of Vengeance, so I think we'll just be all right. And then this is a Candy Celestial. Everything else is an animal, so casting Ice Cream Party for +7/+7 on everything is probably just a solid call here. And then Thunder of Dragons being the biggest card, I think I'm going to go for this and try to transform it into a legendary character at some point. All right, let's meet somebody in the tavern. That'll be Jasmine Dragon. And honestly, I think that this turn was totally fine. And I do think, yeah, we'll have the stats to take on this sensei right here. Yeah, Spirit is not even gonna go down, so not even close. And now we just get to play Charlie Potts. That's basically it from this point here. It's like Charlie Potts Plus, and we get a mysterious map, so I can grab Secret Santa here. Oh my gosh, I didn't get to show this card off yet either. So, I mean, and it's clearly the pickup right here as well. So Secret Santa, if you haven't already seen it, this is a new secret rare character. I did use this artwork as my thumbnail recently, but did not show off this card because I didn't randomly get it. But it has Farewell Summon a Wrapped Present. The present is a 100/100, Santa is a 100/100, and the Wrapped Present summons a random animal or toy and gives it +100/100. And there are several animals and toys that summon additional things, as you can imagine. So there is just a lot of summons all in one pretty compact package here. We're going to take Secret Santa and be pretty happy with it. Here's Elminster, which does actually grab some benefit from the candy bonus. And it's solid stats here too. So we're going to throw in Elminster. Oh, Titania also benefits from the bonus stats. Maybe I'm cutting Flying Monkey here. We're playing Titania, and yeah, we're just happy to show off Charlie Potts a little bit here. This is still a full lobby. I have the lowest health among everyone in this lobby, but I do think we're going to be able to pull out here. I should put Spirit of Vengeance first, actually, so that way it's most likely to die. Though I don't know if it's super likely. No, I think it will actually wind up going down there. Very, very good. Yeah, because of the Jaws breaker. So Spirit of Vengeance goes down, gets a little bit bigger. Rusty Blades gives me a bonus shop here with Jasmine Dragon. That's not quite enough for me to go for Elminster, but a Candy Nessie doesn't do anything for me. I'm going to cycle through the Minotaur. Okay. We could grab another rare treasure. The rare treasures have been good for me so far this game. When this dies, I get 2 random common treasures, or when I lose a fight, I get 2 random common treasures, and then all of my treasure buffs will go up +2/+2. That's pretty cool. The other options are cycle through Tin Man or cast a Pixie Powder on Elminster or something and hope that that will lead into a turn where I get to cast 3 more spells. You know, that's probably worth trying. I'll throw the spells on Elminster, sure, because it's a candy. So we'll do that. And Eureka is exactly what I needed. I needed 1 spell that was going to give me a bonus shop, and we got it. Captain Hook also scales from being candy, but like Titania probably scales better. So we're just going to cycle through Captain Hook here, and then we'll finish off with a greed on... Sure, on Elminster. This will give me a legendary treasure. Melody's Loot is pretty good. I don't think I have any villains. Yeah, Santa is a hero. So we'll grab Melody's Loot. Oh, Melody's Loot with the treasure buff bonus is actually pretty solid too. Okay, and we are on to the top 4 of this lobby, or top 5 rather. This Spirit of Vengeance is looking like it's going to stick around. My opponent does have double Jaws Breaker and a bunch of sweet Constellation prizes here, but still not enough that they're going to clear any of my cards. The next character you recruit becomes Candy. Might be redundant, but Shoemaker's Elves is totally fine. It's a pretty lackluster turn in total, but the next treasure that we pick up has an additional +10/+10 on it. All right, Spirit of Vengeance is going to go down, but can we manage to not lose this fight? Oh, this surviving at 1. Oh yeah, we have Secret Santa. Yeah, there's no way I lose any fights. That's right. Okay, so Spirit of Vengeance now just gets even bigger. We pick up a Statue of Olympus. 3 bags full is pretty gravy. So is Daedalus. To be totally honest, we could just cycle through that, but 3 bags full will give me some buffs onto the trash can full of strawberries. So we're going to go for that. Frankenstein's Doctor is also good. It's pretty good with Secret Santa. And we could cut Titania. The issue is that my cards aren't really dying, but we'll take it. It's fun to just utilize some of these cool candy legendaries. So we will experiment here wherever possible. Now Melody's Loot is giving +20/+20. So like, yeah, a really good amount of stats every single turn. We take down the Katamari twice, and I don't think my opponent's breaking through any of this. And now we move on to potentially the finals right now. We're going to start off with a Eureka, I believe. Yeah, we'll go for the Eureka first. It's a lot of stats, and keeping the... So we'll talk about this in a second, but keeping those other things in my shop silver gives me more opportunities to just keep on Melody's looting and keep playing this little song here. Now, Merlin, I do think, is the current best card to make candy in the game. I mean, Elminster's pretty good too, but Merlin is just really gas on top of that. So I kind of want to show off Merlin in a video that is about showing off Charlie Potts. That makes sense to me. I also do like the Jasmine Dragon, but I think we're going to toss Frankenstein's Doctor and pick up Merlin because this is just such a good setup. And then I do think we'll take Nameless One here because it gives me a golden legendary character. And I guess that means I have to toss Elminster. Like, I want to play Merlin. I want to grab the bonus shop here from Jasmine Dragon. So we're going to take this. This gives me a golden Flopsy. Whoa, baby. Okay. And it's already in the ideal slot. So that's pretty good. We could give my back row slots +12/+12 as we take this Flopsy here. Sure, this being candy doesn't do anything, but it is huge. When you recruit a dragon, get a common treasure is also pretty insane, though. I'm going to go for that because it's just so good with the sweet trash can full of strawberries. I should have moved this up to right here. And now I have to decide, what am I doing with the rest of my turn? Am I mixo-machoing Flopsy, which triggers Merlin and pumps up my whole team? Or am I just taking a big ol' stinky here? Let's go for Stinky. It seems really, really good, and there's not that much time left in the game. We're kind of like doing some high roll stuff and then doing some not high roll stuff and going a little bit back and forth, getting a little bit dizzy. But we give this opponent a +1000 sword, but actually, yes, some time to use it. We aren't going to take them out. Okay, there's still some game left to play. Boots of Magic Find can give us a legendary treasure here on the Bronze Goose. We don't have the what's it called? The Jasmine Dragon to gain an extra shop here. So we'll just go for Mercy. Sword of Maximus. This fire-breathing dragon is so big. Am I tossing Merlin and then tossing Flopsy soon too? I think I have to. These opponents are actually quite large, so I don't want to sell them short right now. So I'm going to play the best possible configuration that I believe that I can. I don't think that we're still in much danger because the Spirit of Vengeance dying and me not dying because I have Secret Santa just puts me in such an advantageous position here. It looks like we are just going to be all right. And there is the match. Did feel like that was possibly coming right now. But I do think that was still a fun showing for Charlie Potts. We got into a little bit of that. And also we got to show off Secret Santa. So that is going to make this an exciting video regardless. And that is my first game of the new season. We're going to start it off with a nice first place finish here with Zagreus in a pretty wacky game, I think, but that's Once Upon a Galaxy for you. That is going to be it for me today. Thank you guys very much for watching. I'm NoLucksGiven. Peace.